Hello, welcome to JDG Sport video number 10. A little bit of a blip this week because I have recorded number 10 before, but there's been a mysterious sound issue, so we're re-recording it on a different topic because I don't know about you. If I do something once, I find it very difficult to motivate myself to do it again. So it was a cracker as well. So we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna see if we can lip read it and replicate it for a future episode. But it gives me an opportunity to bring up something else in this video. I want to talk about being in your own bubble. So that's where you're in your business or even in your career or whatever you're doing, where you're that sort of insular or you're that worried about the environment around you or what's affecting you that you just get caught up in this bubble which moves you away from not reality as such, but what you should be doing. I'm very guilty of it. You know, you get caught up worried about things that maybe you don't need to. There's some sports, you know, I've got my Love Rugby League top on. Rugby League's a prime example of a sport that's in a very much in a bubble. It's doing a lot of bickering and infighting in itself without really realising what's outside the Rugby League bubble. Actually, no one is really noticing or cares what's happening in that bubble because you've become a bubble, if that makes sense. So I wanted to use this opportunity to talk about my bubble. So, you know, ask yourself, what do you do? What do people think that you do? So I thought, you know, as this is a little bit of a hastily arranged episode this week, I thought, why not go through some of the things we're doing? So the main thing that we do in the office here is, of course, run loverugbyleague.com, which is the leading rugby league publication, online publication in the UK. I founded that nearly 14 years ago, so we have a nice little team in the office now running that site as part of the Planet Sport network. Planet Sport has several sites: Team Talk, Football 365, Golf 365, Tennis 365, Planet Football, Planet F1, Planet Rugby. Some of those operate from the shared office with us as well. So that's one of our main jobs here. We run I run the media for the Northern Premier League football, which is tiers 7 and 8 in the English football pyramid. We've actually had a really good project with them recently where we recorded a video for their bid to the FA to win the rights to have the 8th division at step 4. Which is the 8th tier of the English football pyramid. It was successful, so we received great thanks from the chairman of the league for our involvement and contribution in that. We've had new websites recently for State of Mind Sport, who are a mental health charity that we've worked with for 6 or 7 years, one of our strongest clients here. We've also brought all their merchandise in-house as well, which is creating a bit of a packed office, shall we say, with some of that merchandise there. So we run everything from the website side of things, answering the phone, distributing the merchandise, stocking the merchandise, making sure it all runs through their website facility okay. And that's going all right so far. We've also had a new website launch for Whistle, which is the Widnes Rugby Supporters Club. Obviously, it's no great secret that I support Widnes. You may also see on the channel the Widnes Rugby Chat podcast videos that go on here. They needed a new website, the Supporters Trust. They didn't actually have one because the trust has been dormant for a few years, so put that one together as well. And also on the theme of podcast as well, you may have seen the In Sport podcast that I've just started with Neil Barraclough. We're 7 or 8 episodes in now. It's targeted at sports marketing and communications professionals, interviewing loads of great people who work in sports. So I think the one we've just done for this week is Paul Morgan, who is the Director of Communications at Premiership Rugby. I'm really keen to do content around people who work in sports. I think people have got some great insight that they can give, some really good opinions, some really good takeaways. So if you've not seen them already, they're posted on the JDG website when they come out every week, but if not, go on insportpod.com. Also in my bubble is what do we do? So content, media management, social media and websites. That's our main bag really. I'd love to help any of you out there who want to get in front of a sport audience, want to talk to a sport audience. I had an absolutely wonderful comment made to me some time ago on Twitter, and someone called me a fan first, expert second and professional always. And to be honest, that's probably the most humbling compliment I've ever received in my life, and something that's really stuck to me. And I feel like I can bring that, and we as a collective at JDG can bring that to your club, your organisation as well. So please do go on our website. We've got a new chat facility as well where you can have a chat direct to us here and talk about maybe what you need support with. We're going to be launching a new product soon as well where we review what you're doing on your website and digitally, so we'll give you a digital audit. Just keep an eye out for that as well. But I hope in this episode you'll see I've sort of allowed you into my bubble. I need to burst it a little bit because I do think that maybe there's a lot of a lot of people probably don't know some of the things that we do. So and that's part of the reason for doing these videos and more blogging as well. I'm involved. I'll leave you with this, but I'm involved in a few LinkedIn marketing group chats, and certainly one of the people on there, they talk about having a sole focus. When you're pushing out mixed messages about what you're doing, it obviously gets difficult for people to tie down. What you want to get to is if someone needs what you offer, that they think of you straight away. And that's something that, I'd be the first to admit, I probably haven't got to that point. So I'm going to nail me a flag to the mast now. If you need anything media or digital in sport, you think of me. And that's it for the JDG Sport this week. It's full time for now. See you next week.